Hi, Steve from QA1 here. Today we have this 2003 Mustang. We're going to be installing our caster camber plates. We're going to be removing the fixed position strut tops, tower tops if you will, and installing our caster camber plates. That's going to allow you to adjust not only your camber but also your caster, get your wheel alignment correct. Our caster camber plates are going to come with all of the spacers needed, different strut and coilover combinations. We'll use slightly different spacers, but all of those are included. So let's get started. This Mustang has QA1 coilovers on it already. So you'll see the spacer orientation here. We'll always want the beveled spacer on the face of the bearing, both top side and bottom side. So you'll see we'll put the caster camber plate on, it'll go like so. It'll give us the amount of space that we need for the angle of the strut. And then we'll put another beveled spacer on top for the bearing face, followed by the nut. So that's how we're gonna do it on this car. Your car may be different, need different spacers. If you're just running a factory spring and strut combination, you'll not have any of this. Your spacers will look similar to this. The caster camber plate will go on top, followed by the top beveled spacer for the bearing face, and then the nut. The first thing you're going to want to do if you're using coilovers is measure your ride height so that you can return it to where it was. We're going to take our wheel and tire off, and we're going to compress the suspension slightly with a jack under the control arm so that we can remove the top of the strut. The first step up top is we're going to take the strut nut off. This one here using a 7/16 wrench as well as a 15/16, keeping in mind that your factory strut will have a slotted hole, so a little bit different setup, but same concept. So now that we've lowered our control arm, releasing that spring pressure and taken our strut out, we're gonna move to the top here. Using a 15mm socket, we're gonna take this factory strut tower out and prepare for our caster camber plate install. So you'll see on your factory strut tower top, you have 2 studs and a bolt. This is 3 connections, whereas the caster camber plates will have 4 connections here. Your caster camber plates will be labeled with passenger and driver side with an arrow facing the front. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the top portion of this caster camber plate off so that we can position this into the car and figure out where we need to drill our 4th hole. I'm gonna show you how to do that now. So on your new caster camber plates, you'll have the 3 factory position holes already drilled into the car. We're gonna need to drill this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this full forward on the 3 slots with the 3 existing holes. I'm gonna mark our 4th hole, the complete hole. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the caster camber plate all the way back on the existing 3 holes and then mark our 4th hole again. As you see your 2 ovals from this 4th hole, you're gonna wanna go right in the center. So now that we've got our hole marked for the 4th hole, we're gonna lightly punch it, drill a pilot hole, and then final drill it with a 3/8. So now that we've got our caster camber plate loosely installed, we're gonna go ahead and put our coilover assembly back into the car, get the wheel and tire on. We've already finished the other side. We're gonna get back to work, but if you have any questions, give us a call at the tech line or check us out at QA1.net.